finish this one. We'll shut this door in here because we've got the riff-raff turning up to see us. Dennis Hobson's in next office with Kev, talking about Leeds United back in the day, because Kev's a Leeds fan, and then we all know Dennis tried to buy Sheffield Wednesday, don't we, a few years ago with his consortium, and I think it all went a bit tits up, so to speak. Anyway, I'm just going to finish on, I think we've been going over the same old stuff lately. I'm going to change things about. I'm going to be going to a couple of gyms in the area. I'm going to go see Glyn Rhodes' kid that he's got. He's 15-year-old, and they're all raving about him. He just won a national title. So I'm going to go spend a little bit of time with some of the kids who don't get as much exposure. We can't just sit on here all day talking about you know, Tyson, Fury, Joshua, Billy Joe Saunders, all the same old people, because I'm going to end up like IFL TV, aren't I, and Behind the Gloves. Yeah, they do views and that, but we're not registered to take money from ads for views, so the views, it don't bother me. I'm more bothered about quality control and about getting kids exposure. And Dennis is here to see me today, and there's a few ideas with Dennis's Fight Academy that he's going to relaunch, and these kids are going to want exposure. And Kev's sisters said to Kev, yeah, maybe you need to change it up a bit, and I think Nicola's right. You can get stuck into a routine only filming and talking about, you know, the same old people. But I'm just going to finish off with this. I listened to Terry Chappell-Darman's podcast last night, the New Age Podfather, and well, I listened to half of it basically. I fell asleep, not because Terry's boring or anything, I was shattered. He scored the fight, and I'm going to finish off on this because I watched it again this morning. He scored the fight in 4 sections. The first 4, then the second 4, and then the last 4. Now, Wilder and Tyson, in my opinion, they shared the first 4 rounds. Forget the card I went through the other day. You've got to judge it and take emotion out of it, and check and take it out the fact that you want a certain person to win and this and that. Now, when I said a draw, I thought it was a fair result. I then changed it and said I thought Tyson won by 2 rounds. Looking at it again, I'm still going to stick to that. But Wilder, he only won 4 rounds in the fight. Tyson won 8. But 2 of Wilder's rounds were 10-8 rounds. See where I'm coming from? So he's like really lost the fight by 2 rounds, hasn't he? Where the fight were won for Tyson were the middle rounds. 5, 6, 7, 8. He won all them very clearly, so he's got a 4-0 lead then. And then the last 2 rounds, they shared them, didn't they? They shared them, but Wilder, his were 10-8 rounds, so Wilder pulled 2 rounds back there. So Wilder lost the fight, in my opinion, by 2 rounds. Yeah, I did a video for 30 seconds and said I thought a draw were a fair result, but I can see where Phil Edwards gets it a draw. But all you people who were saying that it were a 10 rounds win to 2, no. They're not going to give you that. What you think and what you see, what you get is totally different in boxing. So I just want to finish up on that because people keep emailing me and having a pop. So other than that, I want to talk about a little rumour, but it's not a rumour. They reckon it's wheels are in motion in the background, and I'm not just saying this for effect, that people are saying that Tyson Fury is going to have one more fight with Frank Warren, and that Frank Warren's now trying to put a package together for him. But the word is Tyson might be going to Matchroom. Matchroom have made their move, that's the word. They've made the move. Now, what you've got at Matchroom, you've got loose lips. You've got Frank Smith there with the spots going round saying they want to sign Tyson after his next fight. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it would be a move that I could see Eddie Hearn doing. Tyson gets his 4-fight deal out of the way with Frank, then trots over the road to Matchroom. So yeah, I can see that. I can see where they'd be coming from with that. But it is what it is, isn't it? So, look at them there. Shout out to Justin from the Tea Leaf Company. Coffee and amaretto. I've already got some of that left, Justin, but I'm gonna give it to Nicola, alright, because she loves a cup of coffee, and because it's the expensive stuff, Nicola will love that. So Nicola, some coffee here. Earl Grey there. I'm going to give that to you, Al, for the Earl Grey. Can't beat a bit of Earl Grey, the good stuff. And there's some filters here. So, let's go on to the Tea Leaf Company at Brighton. Look how expensive this stuff is here. But you know what? Shout out to you, Justin. Isn't it nice when good people who you never met, like Terry Fox, he sent me that book, didn't he? Sent me that book in, Terry Fox, Battling Jack, about Jack Turpin. Isn't it good when nice people do things like that? Or Cliff, when you got me that TV half price, that Sony. Thank you very much. I'm not a taker, I never have been a taker, I've always been a giver, but thank you very much. It's nice to be thought about. And it's onwards and upwards with channel, but I'm going to be going around a couple of gyms. I'm going to put the camera, I'm going to select a couple of kids who I think is going to do well. They're not pros yet, but I'm going to get them out there to you. There's a couple of kids I like at Mick Wales' gym in Mexborough, as you know. I've got a close relationship with Mick and Josh. I like them a lot. Proper people. I won't have anything bad said about Mick or Josh. And I've got a good relationship with Glyn Rhodes and Clinton Woods, but I'm going to go to Glyn's gym later on this week. I want to give that lad who's just won a national title some exposure. Now, they need it, these kids, because when they turn pro, people will know about them, and if they can sell tickets in the area, it's all good, innit? I mean, that kid might sign with Dennis, that him who Glyn's got. Glyn will obviously manage him, but Dennis might promote him. But so it's Liam Cameron's hearing for that charge. He's on a charge, isn't he, Liam? A form of cocaine has been found in his system, so he's on that charge this weekend. 6, is it 6 tomorrow? Today, tomorrow? Wednesday today. I think it's tomorrow, Thursday, Liam's hearing in London. So let's hope that him and Chris Smedley, they get a result there, and they can get back, and Liam can get back in gym and that, because he'll be lost without boxing, Liam, and I like him. He's a nice kid. I know him and Dennis have had a fallout, but I like Liam. So, and I like Chris Smedley, he's a close friend of mine as well, so I hope that it goes alright for him. You know, because Chris has had him from when he was 10-year-old, and to have him all that time, won an ABA with him, didn't he? Won a national title with him. They've been to Australia with him. They stopped out there a couple of months, didn't they? Or a month. He's been Europe a few times with him in training camps. He won a Commonwealth title with him. So Chris Smedley and Liam, I hope everything goes alright for him. And you never know, they might be able to work it out with Dennis. I mean, why do people have to fall out? You know what I mean? And they've fallen out, and I can understand why they've fallen out, and I can see both sides to the story, but I like all three of them. So I've got nothing but friends. But it is what it is, isn't it? But I'm trying to figure out how this lighting works. Is that better with that on? What do you reckon? Does it highlight me? Do I look like an Adonis with this on? Do I look better with that light on, Nicola, or what? What do you reckon? But it is what it is. It's 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. I think I'm going to be going out for some lunch in a minute. Dennis is paying. We don't know yet. Turning up here in his brand new motor. See, I tried to get Dennis to have a Merc. He's been and bought a new Beamer. But yeah, let's see if we can get Dennis and Chris talking again. See if they can sort their issues out. If I could be there with film, I could do a documentary. If I could hide that camera in Dennis's office, sometimes when there's a meeting going on up there, it could be a reality TV programme. There could be me there with camera, we could get Dennis there, Chris, Liam, could get Terry Chappendama to referee them, because Terry's their pal as well. It'd be alright, wouldn't it? Rico could be there to mediate, and I could be there filming it, getting views. But it is what it is, isn't it? But I think that's about it really. I've covered everything. Do it in 4 sections. First 4 rounds, 2 each. Then Tyson won 4 on trot. Then they had 2 each again. So it's 8 rounds to 4, but 2 of Wilder's rounds were 10-8 rounds. So basically, Tyson won by 2 rounds. Is it a robbery? Well, if he won by 1 round, it's a robbery, innit? But one of the judges had it shockingly bad, didn't he? Oh, shocking. But one had it for Tyson, so he's alright. The one who had it for Tyson, the Tapper guy, the American, bang on. Phil Edwards, I'm going to give him benefit of doubt. Being 2 points out on a fight, it's not end of world. But I can see where he's coming from, but you'd have thought he'd have stuck up for his British guy, wouldn't you? And then you've got the other guy, he don't need to be working in boxing ever again. But I want to draw a line under it now. I'm going to go with Porky's prediction that Tyson Fury has 1 more fight with Frank Warren and he goes to Matchroom. That's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. Keep on trucking. What about now? Some dinner. I'm going to go up to W at Wickersley for some pasta now. Nice Italian food. I only have small portions because of my band. But, so, shout out to Nick from Nottingham. I think you're living in Sunderland, aren't you, Nick? Thank you for what you did for me yesterday, Nick. I'm not going to speak about it on here, but thanks very much, I haven't forgot. Shout out to Rico, Chris Smedley, Justin at the Tea Leaf Company, Will at Colourworks, and Ali at Churchill's Tailors. And I still haven't come and got my shirt, but I'm going to send somebody to collect it tomorrow. Alright, I better take my driving glasses in case I crash and blinders about. Right, peace out. Keep on trucking. Oh, shout out to my mate Alfie.